Hello people, welcome to the Practical Cloud's first ever video. Hope you all were eagerly waiting for this first video. So I'm Kathir and I'll be the course instructor for this video. So let's get started, shall we? Let's have a look at the agenda for this video. We'll only be doing two simple things. First, I'll be answering a few FAQs. Many of you have been asking me a few repeated questions and I thought it would be better to answer them on a whole here rather than answering you one by one so that everyone gets their doubts cleared, right? And secondly, we'll be discussing what we have planned for this course and what we have up our mind. So the first FAQ. I haven't registered for this course. Can I still follow along? Yes, you very well can. Now, you will not be able to use Quick Labs because we, in the registration form, gave you access to Quick Labs. Actually, the very reason we had a registration form was to help you get Quick Labs access because otherwise we don't have any other point in registering. So you would not be able to use Quick Labs. Now that brings me to the second FAQ. What is Quick Labs? Is it a mandatory requirement for this course? Well, it is not a mandatory requirement per se. I mean, nothing is fixed in this course. We have tried to keep this course as flexible as possible, but Quick Labs would be really helpful. So what is Quick Labs? The name says it all. It's Quick Lab, right? So what it does is it creates a dummy project for you in the Google Cloud and gives you credentials, dummy account credentials for you to access it. In fact, you will be only using the Quick Labs website to get the dummy credentials, and then the rest of the job will be in Google Cloud Console. So that's what Quick Labs is. I know this there's a little bit more of Quick Labs. We'll get to know what those mean and what those are as and when we use. Can I watch the videos later? Oh sure, you very well can. These videos will be available publicly in YouTube, in our YouTube channel. However, I would personally recommend that you watch the videos as and when they are released, because once you start watching the videos, you might like us to change our way of teaching, or there might be some other serious feedback that you would like to give us, and that we can only improvise on that feedback when we get it in right time, right? It will not be of much use after the course. So please watch the videos as soon as possible. Do I get a certificate upon completion of this course? I'm sorry to say, but we do not have the authority to issue a certificate. But rest assured, you'll be learning a lot through this course, hopefully. So as with any course or anything that you want to learn, there'll always be prerequisites. You like it or not, there's something that you need to build upon, right? So in this, we have a few prerequisites. The first one being familiarity with Linux environment. Okay, so you may not be a pro Linux user or primary Linux user, but do these terms like CD, LS, RM, RMDIR, etc. Do these make sense to you? If they do, then you're good to go. But you should know these because we'll be using a few of these. In fact, many of these in the Google Cloud Console. And your programming experience, it matters a lot because well, let me not get to the technical point as of now. We'll get to that in the next video, but you need to be a little bit intermediate programmer, I should say. You need not be a professional, but you need to be a little bit more than a basic programmer, a beginner. And of course, basic computer knowledge is always essential. So in this course, we have tried to accommodate a wider range of audience, but we must also bear in mind that if we go too much into the basics, then it might become off topic and it might become boring. So we had to stick to this. Okay, so a few mistakes have been done intentionally to simplify the learning process. Now, let's have an example first so that you'll understand what I mean by this. Asphyxiation, if I pronounced it correct. Do you have any idea what it means? Don't worry, I didn't expect you to understand. How about now? And now? You see, I could have said difficulty in breathing in the first place and it would have made sense completely, right? Instead, if I just started with asphyxiation, started explaining what it means and etc., then you would probably have a hard time understanding what it means, right? So I would, in this course, would mostly be doing such things. I would be, trying to decomplicate things by using simpler terms which may not be technically correct, but at later point we'll let you know that these were the actual terms or technology that was supposed to be used. And also, this course has been prepared with utmost care by the DSC fellow members, but there might be some mistakes that might have creeped in, right, unintentionally. Thus, it is always advisable that you have an open mind, and we are sorry for whatever mistakes, if there are any. So, whom is this course meant for? Well, you need not be having any experience in cloud. It's for cloud novice, but people with decent amount of experience in programming, as I said earlier. The reason I'm stressing on programming experience would become more clear in the next video, but you can still follow along. If it doesn't make sense, then you can pick up the concepts which you think you are missing out, and then follow along the course. It will be perfectly fine. How long will this course be, and how many videos will be there? Well, I do not have any idea. We haven't planned anything concretely. We just have a path ahead of us. We thought you could tell us. We have the knowledge. Okay, we are not the experts, but we do have some knowledge, and hopefully enough to teach you. So we thought you could tell us what you want to learn and how you want to learn, and if our learning process is okay. I know you wouldn't know what to learn as of now, but the first few videos have been planned by us, so don't worry, that's coming up soon. But if you want something to change, if the learning style or anything else to change, then you could let us know through feedback, right? So we'll be more than happy to help you, and we'll change if there's anything wrong. And now, finally, no one asked me this until now, but I thought I should make this clear before commencing the course. Who am I and what's my expertise level on ground? My name's Kathir. I'm currently pursuing a postgraduate degree in electrical engineering. I'm an Android developer and I'm a cloud enthusiast. So that's a gist of who I am. So what makes me qualified to take this course? I'm a Google certified associate cloud engineer. This is not the most advanced cloud certificate by Google, but I think this is enough to prove that I have some knowledge in cloud. So you can connect with me on LinkedIn or Twitter and get to know more about me, ask me some doubts if you have any. And I think that will be it for this video. Thank you. You can reach us on Twitter if you have any doubts.